Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. So we're going to go ahead and do an ancestor message, what your ancestors really want you to know right now. If that's something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box. That's going to have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you, boo. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. We have the target that came out, and there was something here about staying focused because I feel like you are dangerously close to achieving some kind of goal here, or manifesting something into the reality, or reaching some kind of opportunity or something here. It's like you have a focus, you have a goal that you're trying to achieve, and your ancestors want you to know that you're really close to achieving this. So the closer that you get to this, the darkness is going to almost activate people and work those people to try to take you off of course, to take you off of balance, okay? They're giving me the energy of somebody having a great day, going to the farmer's market, you know, to get some fruits and veggies, soak up the sun. They're just in a good mood. They're waving, saying hi to everybody, being super friendly and polite. And it just feels like there's little things that are happening, like people being rude to them or cutting them in line, or, you know, cutting them off in traffic and then flipping them off, right? Like little things that are happening to try to like disrupt this person's day and bring down their vibe. And then by the time they leave the farmer's market, they're just like, I just want to go back home. Screw people, screw the world. I'm done. I don't even care about these fruits and vegetables. I just want to get out of here. It's like, don't let anybody piss on your parade is really the energy that I'm getting. Don't let anybody bring you down. If you're happy, be happy. You know, you have certain values, you have certain convictions within yourself, and you are established within those, and you live by those. So you're not just somebody out here talking a whole bunch of crap. You actually practice what you preach. You walk it like you talk it, Gemini, okay? And that is going to upset people who don't, or people who can't for whatever reason, people who are completely entrapped by the dark energy, and so they basically just get worked like a treadmill at Planet Fitness, and they don't have any other choice. But you do have a choice. You can control your energetic frequency. You've done a lot of work on this, right? Being put in situations in negative households around chaotic people, being put in chaotic situations. You've really been tested in this area of your life to be able to maintain a really balanced frequency, to stay high vibing regardless. So your ancestors want you to know that that could be getting put to the test here coming up, because you could just be in a really good mood, wanting to enjoy your day, wanting to enjoy your life, and there could just be like this negative Nancy around you that just is like, you know, wanting to bring the vibe down. So for some of you guys, maybe you need to kind of be more cognizant of the company that you're keeping. If somebody's going to be negative, don't invite them, walk away, you know. It may be rude, but I will walk away mid-sentence. Like if you're saying something that is completely uncalled for or just rude, I will. I'm the type of person that just will turn around and walk away. And I feel like that tells people way more than me speaking that I don't like what you're saying, or that whatever you're saying is not, it's not it. Right? So like, let's just say somebody brings up like politics or something and they start getting really nasty and stuff. I'll just walk away. Like, even if they're looking at me, talking to me, I'll just, that's my cue. Exit, stage left. Okay, so there could be something here where it's like saying things aren't going to be enough, Gemini. You need to show people with your actions what you're willing to put up with and what you're not, okay? Also, for some of you, your ancestors want you to reconfigure what you find to be balanced in your life, okay? Because some of you guys have really big goals, like I had said. Like maybe some of you guys are trying to manifest, and we all know that when we try to manifest, we have to be positive, right? But we're humans and life happens. Sometimes things are going to happen that you're not going to feel like the most high vibing that day. It's okay. One bad day does not make a bad life, right? So maybe you're trying to work on some kind of a body goal here. Maybe you're trying to tone up, or you're trying to lose weight, or you're trying to gain weight, or whatever, okay? And you know, you eat your leafy greens, you eat a rainbow on your plate, right? You have lots of whole grains and everything, and good fats and all this stuff, and you're just very clean eating. And it's like, you know, you never eat any kind of candy. You never eat, go get a Big Mac, like a Big Mac once a month is not going to kill you, Gemini. A Big Mac every day could, right? And so some of you guys your ancestors saying what you're thinking is balanced is not really balanced, because you're not enjoying any kind of like indulgences in life or something like that, okay? There's something here about you can't just work all day, or you can't just stress all day, or you can't just absorb the lessons all day. Like there's got to be moments where you just human, right? Where you just enjoy your life, laugh, play, listen to trash music, right? Listen to trash TV or whatever, like every once in a while. Don't start your day every single day listening to garbage. Don't every single day go have, a double fudge sundae with lots of caramel and stuff on top. But like on the weekends, yeah, indulge, live your life, have a beer, have a smoke, whatever. There's something about that. And for some of you guys that are considering quitting something, okay? This is not for everybody. This is just for somebody if this resonates for you. Your ancestors want you to know that maybe quitting it completely is not the way to go for you. It can be for others, right? Like for me, when I quit smoking cigarettes almost 5 years ago, I quit cold turkey. When I quit smoking weed about a year ago, I quit cold turkey. I didn't want anything. I didn't want any nicotine patches. I didn't want any kind of supplements. I wasn't going to slow myself down because I know I have an addictive personality, and I know that I wasn't going to slow myself down, right? I was going to keep on full steam ahead. Because when I say that I was a smoker, I was a smoker. I smoked all day long. It wasn't like, oh, at the end of the day, I'll have a little smoke and ease my mind. It was no, the moment I wake up to the moment that I'm going to sleep. And then sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, why not hit the bowl? Why not? Right? That was how I was. Okay. So I knew that when I needed to quit, I needed to actually like quit and just be done with it. Okay. But for some of you guys that can kind of control yourself, this is about cultivating some kind of discipline within your life, being more disciplined. Okay. So telling yourself, no, you're only going to smoke on Saturdays. Saturday is a smoke day, Saturday. That's when we smoke, or that's when we have a beer. That's when we drink. That's when we have a glass of wine or whatever, or that's when we eat chocolate. That's when we have our coffee. We only have coffee on Saturdays. Whatever it is for you, whatever your little guilty pleasure indulgence thingy is that you have, because everybody has a vice. Everybody has something, right? But that doesn't mean that you need to have it every single day or that you need to cut it completely out. So just take it as it resonates for you guys, okay? Let's get some messages here from the ancestor spirit. What do the ancestors want to say to Gemini? What messages do they have? We have 279. Let me get my pen. Oh, Lord, I just flung that thing at my face. Okay. We have 279 here. Some of y'all could have been born in 79. It says, you are being asked to move beyond current challenges in order to rise up. This is a time when you will turn what feels like lead into gold. Yes, so there's that alchemizing energy here that's happening within you. You're turning the motherfucking frown upside down, Gemini, okay? Your ancestors want you to know that you are moving beyond current challenges. You are rising up, and you are exalted in Spirit's eyes. You're exalted in your ancestors' eyes. I've been saying that for a long time. Your ancestors respect you. Okay, you have respect when it comes to the other side because of the challenges that you've overcome, because of what you've healed, because of the trauma you've been able to integrate and then release. Okay, I feel like your ancestors look at you as somebody who is incredibly strong, and somebody who, again, has certain core values, and you live by those core values. All right. So your ancestors want you to know that you will be turning what feels like lead into gold. Maybe you've been feeling very heavy lately, or maybe you've been feeling like you haven't been able to get past a certain blockage, a certain restriction. It's like, I can't get past this. I've been trying so hard. Your ancestors want you to know that that challenge is about to ease up, and you are going to be feeling some serious abundance and movement come into your life. Okay. We have 897. Okay. Your ancestors want you to know that you are awakening to the Midas touch at this time. All that you touch and all you focus on will turn to gold. Well, damn, that's two separate angel numbers talking about gold, Gemini. Maybe some of you guys need to wear gold, or maybe, and it could be like actual gold, or it could be the color gold. Maybe put some gold on your eyes or your lips if you're into makeup, okay? there could be something here about just invoking the energy of gold. I don't know. There's something about that. But yeah, I feel like your ancestors want you to know that you have the Midas touch right now. You are attracting a lot towards you. I feel like a lot of you guys have done a lot of work when it comes to high vibing, making sure that your frequency is, you know, very clean, okay? And again, this doesn't mean that you don't have bad days. Doesn't mean you don't get bouted and cuss people out in traffic every once in a while. Be careful with that. But I'm just saying, you know, we all have our days, we all have our moments, right? But I feel like for the most part, your ancestors want you to know that you are attracting a lot of abundance into your life and you are golden, okay? This is making me think of that reading that we had the other day. I kind of let readings go as soon as I film them, guys. They're just out of my mind, okay? Fly away, little birdie. Because I do so many readings. You know, it's like I can't keep all this energy inside my brain. There's only so much space in there, you know? So I just let things go. But it's reminding me of that reading, A Golden Opportunity. So maybe you need to rewatch that, Gemini. But there's something here where there is a golden opportunity. Like, you're solid. I'm getting somebody being like, you're good, you're good, you're good. I don't know. I don't know why that's what I'm getting, but I am, okay? So we have 22, 22. So you could be seeing lots of twos right now. Some of y'all could be 22 or born on the 22nd. It says, you have power and gifts that will light up the world. Focused on the highest good. You were born to shine. What is there all this glittery, glitzy, glamoury energy that's around you? Your ancestors want you to know that you are a gem. You're a diamond. And how are diamonds created? Under pressure. Okay, diamonds will just be coming up out the ground, diamonds. I mean, maybe they do. I don't really know how that whole process works, so maybe I shouldn't say that. But I do know, at one point, diamonds were like coal or something, okay? There's something here where you had to be transformed. You had to be beat down. You had to go through it, Gemini. But you going through that has transformed you into something beautiful. You're like the most beautiful, abundant butterfly on the motherfucking block, in the motherfucking garden, okay? Let's get one more, guys. One more for Gemini. 668. Maybe some of y'all were born in 68. June of 68. Take it as resonates. We have continue with your acts of kindness and self-care. They are lighting up the path ahead. Things will become lighter and easier from here. So these acts of kindness that you do, guys, because I say it all the time, to be a light worker, you don't have to be doing what I'm doing. If you want to do what I'm doing, great. The more the merrier. We need more ranks out here in this war, okay, for sure. But really, raising the vibration of the planet can just be you being nice to people, being nice to random strangers, complimenting them on their shoes or their hair, making the cashier laugh, holding the door open for like whoever, right? You know, maybe buying the person the coffee behind you in line or something, you know, going and taking your elderly neighbor's trash cans to the street because you know that they can't really do it. Or, hey, I'm mowing my yard on Saturday. Do you want me to mow yours too? You know, it's like these little acts of kindness, they're showing me like the world dark and they're showing me little lights suddenly popping up all over the world. It's like these little acts of kindness not only activate you and help you, but it activates other people. You know, that person that you bought the coffee for, who knows what they are going through? They might have been having a really rough time. That person you offered to take their trash can to the street, first time somebody's offered to do something nice for them ever. You know, it's like you don't know what somebody else next to you is going through. So just going out of your way to be kind, to be nice, to do things that you would want other people to do for you, not only attracts that energy towards you, but it helps activate other people's lights. It's like it makes other people want to be nice too. That person making me laugh makes me treat the next customer even better, you know? So there's just something about that, guys, okay? And also, again, continuing with your self-care. Continuing with making sure that you are taken care of, that you are loved, that you feel safe. Because nobody is going to do that. I say this all the time. Nobody's going to come in, Gemini, and make sure your teeth are brushed or your booty is wiped. Nobody's going to come in and make sure you did that deep condition on your hair. Okay? Nobody's going to come in and make sure that your pantry is all organized the way you like it. Right? Nobody's going to come in and wash out your trash can. You have to do these things for yourself. You have to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. So there's something here about that. Maybe that's some things that y'all need to do, or maybe that's just the energy you've been in. If that is the energy that you've been in, your ancestors, are saying continue with that. Don't stop. And of course, we're not always going to get a thank you. And some people are not going to appreciate the kindness that you gave. Of course. You know? You could hold a door open for somebody and they could just breeze past you like they're the King of England, and you were supposed to hold that door open for them and not even get a thank you. But that doesn't mean that you should stop being kind to people, right? So don't let other people's negativity, don't let other people's low vibing energy control your energy. You are the most powerful energy in the room. I say that all the time, right? Because you're the main character of your story. You're living your life through your perspective. So you are the most powerful being in the room at any given moment. So you can control your energy. You can control the vibe of the room. People want to be negative. Be super nice. Kill them with kindness, as they say here in the South. Kill them with kindness, and they will have no choice but to feel uncomfortable and remove themselves from the situation, okay? So there's something about that, guys. Now let's get some messages for your ancestors. What do your ancestors want to say to you, Gemini? Okay? What do you want to say to Gemini? What messages do the ancestors have for Gemini? We have the Goddess of Awakening. It says, this is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. So you are awakening to some kind of new aspect of yourself. Maybe you've had some kind of creative vision, or you've had an idea that's come into your mind. Your ancestors gave you that idea, and they want you to work on that. They want you to explore what this new path could look like, or this new you could be like, how it would feel to be this new you, or how it would feel to create whatever this is. Some of you guys have been given some kind of amazing idea, and your ancestors want you to put that into play. On the bottom of the deck, we have the God of Indulgence. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence and balance is healthy. That's literally what I was yapping about, okay? So I feel like your ancestors want you to know that you're still on the right track. You're still on the right path. If you've fallen off, I'm not to trigger anybody, but maybe you relapsed or something, or maybe you took a step back, or maybe you've been really high vibing and then you just had a day where you were just like, nah. And you were thinking all kinds of negative stuff. You were like, don't give a shit, don't care, don't talk to me. It's okay. It's okay to be human, right? So there's something there with that. But your ancestors want you to know that you could be being given some kind of downloads coming through from spirit, from the divine, possibly while you sleep, okay? If you wake up with some kind of just like idea on your head, or you have a dream about something, or maybe while you're meditating, like a brilliant idea comes to you, there's something about this to explore that idea, okay? What do we have here for Gemini? What do the ancestors want to say? We have the Angel of Finances. Honor and give thanks for the blessings that you are about to receive here, okay? So Gemini, your ancestors want you to know that you are receiving blessings, you are blessed, and get ready for more, okay? You are about to receive even more blessings, and they want you to give honor, give thanks ahead of time. Walk around in that energy of gratitude. I'm thankful for what you haven't even given me yet, Spirit, because I know you're about to come through, right? So for some of you guys, there is definitely, maybe there could even be an idea that you've had recently, some kind of creative idea, and your ancestors are saying that's going to actually bring a lot of abundance in. So make haste and make sure that you're getting on that, putting some kind of action into that. It's not enough to just dream, you have to do too. Bottom of the deck, we have Angel of Union. A partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. Some of you guys could have a partner that's coming in, or somebody that you're going to work on something with financially, and this is going to be golden. In fact, we have a lot of gold energy here, and we pick that up heavily in the angel numbers, okay? So there's something here where it's like whatever you're going to work on with people, maybe a collab, maybe a group effort, or a partnership that comes in. You guys are going to build a business together, or I don't know, work on a certain project or something. Whatever this is, it's like this energy is blessed. For some of you guys, there could be a romantic partner where you are meant to create abundance with that person, okay? So maybe they have a certain skill, you have a certain skill, and when y'all put y'all's skills together, it's phenomenal, okay? So for some of you, your ancestors want you to know that you're either already involved with this energy or you're being led towards this energy. For some of you guys, there could be somebody watching you from a distance, because we talk about that. We talk about that in readings where there's somebody that's watching you that is just enamored by you, that feels like you would be perfect for whatever it is they want to bring into play, or whatever it is they're working on, or what they've already built for themselves. It's like you are that missing piece for somebody. This person could be really close to reaching out to you. Okay, this person has been getting a lot of inspiration to reach out to you. Maybe they've been seeing your name. If they know your birthday, maybe they've been seeing your birthday here. Okay, they've been seeing something. Some kind of synchronizing message here. Look, can't make it up. Split the deck. Angel of abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Some of you guys, that's what your ancestors want you to know. And for some of you, it starts with whatever this creative energy is that you were given, or this inspiring idea that you were given. Okay, because some of you guys were given some kind of idea to create something, build something, do something, or it's just been on your heart for a while. Okay, or maybe this is even what you're already doing, refining that and doing it in a different way. Okay, sometimes we need to bring some variety to our life. We need to spice things up a bit. We have the God of reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. With the angel of communication, on the bottom of the deck, it says, communicate clearly. Do not be afraid to tell it like it is. So some of you guys, yeah, the more that you shine, the more that you're going to reflect back to people. And you're either going to be incredibly inspiring to people, where they're like, damn, I want to be like Gemini. I want to build my dreams. I want to do this. I want to be unique. I want to be myself, right? Or you're going to be incredibly triggering to people, where they just want to shut you up. They want to come in, they want to try to make you feel bad about yourself, okay? But either way, these are reflections within yourself, right? Reflections of who you could be, or reflections of who you want to be. It's up to you to discern which is which, right? So some of you guys could be dealing with some people right now that are really being triggered by your light. And we talked about that, with not letting people distract you, not letting people come in with their negative energy and take you off course. Tell it like it is. Communicate clearly. And like I had said, sometimes you need to show them better than you can tell them, Gemini. Sometimes you're not speaking from your mouth hole and saying, you know what, I don't like the way you're talking to me. I don't like what you're saying. Is not going to get the message across sufficiently enough. Sometimes you just need to be like, hold that thought, and turn around and walk away. Hey, you know what I mean? Because if there's certain things that you don't want to hear, there's certain things that they know you don't need to hear. It's like when people are being nasty. I wouldn't just do that in the middle of a constructive, conflict, guys, okay? That's not called for. It's when people are saying things that are so nasty that it doesn't even deserve a response, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes we need just to remove ourselves from the conversation. Y'all want to sit here and talk about this low vibing shit, whatever it is, because it feels offensive. Like I'm getting a little agitated here, because it feels like there's people around you that say things to purposely trigger you, to purposely upset you, to purposely bring down the vibe. This isn't somebody saying, hey, I don't like it when you put the toilet paper with the flap side up or whatever. You know what I mean? That's something, yeah, you can talk to them and be like, okay, well, it's just something I do, but I will try to do it differently if it really makes that big of a deal for you, right? That's compromising in relationships, that kind of stuff. Like, hey, I don't like it when you put the milk on the shelf. I'd rather you put it in the side of the door of the refrigerator. Okay. You know what I mean? Like compromising in relationships and stuff. But this feels like somebody who wants to talk about, things that, like, I'm getting like racist stuff, bigoted stuff. I'm honestly getting that kind of stuff, guys. I'm getting people who they want to talk about the most low vibing shit. And it's like, I don't care. If you want to live in that kind of hateful, nasty, negative world, that is your prerogative, but that is not mine. It's not my vibe, and it's not where I'm trying to be, okay? So I feel like there's something here about removing yourself from situations, but also knowing that this is a reflection of a side of you, a shadow side of you that you are working on healing, or that you don't ever want to go back to, guys, okay? We'll see what this is talking about, though. We'll get some tarot out. So let's get some clarifying messages here for Gemini gang. The goddess of awakening, ancestors, what is this trying to say to Gemini? This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. We have the 5 of water, loss, okay? So some of you guys are recovering from something here with the lovers. This could be the breaking down of a connection that you faced here for some of you. And what your ancestors are saying that you've just freed up a whole bunch of space. So whether this is a relationship, whether this was something that maybe you lost a job, or maybe something fell through, something didn't work out the way that you wanted it to, maybe you lost a friend, whatever space has been cleared with this loss energy, right? Your ancestors want you to know that there's still something here for you to focus on. There's still something here that you can grow. Some of you guys are manifesting through that energy, okay? So you wanted to bring some kind of change in your life, and now that change has happened, but it's happened through something being released from your life. Your ancestors are saying to make the best of this situation by focusing on what you can create for yourself, what you can do for yourself. Because some of you guys, there is that energy here. Like there's still something here of value, okay? If you've just lost some kind of romantic partner here, or you just struck out, or something just did not go right with a romantic partner, your ancestors want you to know that that was because that person wasn't meant to be with you, you know? Don't spend too much time and energy mourning what we've lost when there's so much to be excited about to gain, right? When there's so much newness that's waiting to come into our lives. You know, you're almost being disrespectful to your true soulmate, to your true life partner, by mourning somebody who really didn't treat you right, who didn't respect you, who didn't see you as a valuable investment. They thought that everybody else was more important than you. And you're sitting here upset, mourning that person, when there's somebody out there that really will see you in all of those positive ways. And the longer that you sit here and stay focused on this, the longer that you keep yourself away from that energy. Now, of course, we feel sad after relationships, right? Or after we lose things. Of course, we feel bad when things don't happen the way that we want them to. But sitting here and putting all of that energy into that loss, and not even stopping to think, well, I've just freed up space. You know, this person wasn't meant for me, so now this opens me up to somebody who is meant for me. Or this situation was not right, so now I'm opened up to what is right. You know, there's something about that, guys. Your ancestors want you to see that there are new beginnings with the Ace of Pentacles here. There's new beginnings in abundance too. Okay, something that's going to help stabilize you, or help continue to stabilize you. What is this creative idea that I was picking up on that Gemini has been given? This creative idea, what is this talking about? We have the Ace of Swords. Oh, wow, with the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So this is something that, remember how I said it's not so much to just dream about something, you have to take and put action into something as well. This is that energy. You guys have definitely been given some kind of download from the divine. I don't know if this came through meditation, came through in a shower, came through in a dream, came through when you were cooking or working out or drawing or writing or whatever, okay? Just staring off into this the nothingness, right? And this idea came over you. Whatever this idea is, or this epiphany, or this burst of inspiration here, you're meant to actually run with this, okay? With the arrow energy, it's giving me like action, it's giving me movement, okay? So whatever this idea is that you've been given, yeah, you might actually have to lose something to bring this idea into the reality, because there's only so much you can focus your energy on. So maybe you do have an idea for something, Gemini, and you're like, but that means I have to stop doing this. Well, your ancestors are saying that, you know, you're evolving, you're growing, and you're ready to go to the next level. Nothing changes if nothing changes, okay? So there's been some kind of inspiration, some kind of idea that you've been given, and your ancestors want you to take action in regards to that, okay? And again, I don't know, it feels like it came through in like an epiphany or a download straight from the divine. It came to you. Yeah, this is going to bring some kind of security here, you know? Some of you guys can be like overly cautious though, and be afraid of taking chances, or be afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone, because everything does seem pretty secure right now. So if I upset this balance, this delicate balance I have, everything could come falling down, right? But what your ancestors are saying is that you're only going to be able to achieve more. Okay, there's some kind of security and growth that's coming in through whatever this creative idea is that you've been given. What is this Angel of Finances here? Honor and give thanks to the blessings that you're about to receive. Ancestors, what are you trying to say to Gemini about this? We have the Medicine Woman. Wow, so your intuition has definitely been speaking to you here. And we have the Hermit, okay? So some of you guys have been told that, or maybe this is what you've been doing. Maybe you've been in a moment of solitude, of isolation, of really, like the Hermit for me is the bat cave. The Hermit is also spirit, okay? So maybe there has been this energy here of really deeply connecting with the divine, taking some time, pulling some time back, right, to yourself. Focusing on what it is that you want to achieve, making sure that you're in alignment here. And I also love this medicine woman because it's like she has the river flowing from within her, you know, and that's something that I say till I'm blue in the face. You guys know it all starts from within. And so there's something here that has started within you. There's a new beginning with the sunrise here. And it's like it's starting to flow from you now to, like, you know, the world, right? Whatever you're trying to put into the world, it's going to flow. It's going to create some kind of abundance for you, okay? Some of you guys are meant to do something in regards to your spiritual nature here. So I don't know if this is shamanism, being a high priestess. I don't know if this is reading tarot, blessing houses, Reiki, energy alignments, clearing chakras, meditation, whatever it is that you're meant to do. It's like that's going to create a lot of abundance for you, okay? And I also feel like your ancestors just want you to know that since you're on the higher path, not necessarily the correct path, we've talked about that, but the higher path for yourself, it's like this is what's bringing in that abundance. Because you have the Midas touch. We saw it in the angel numbers. You have the Midas touch. You know, you are meant to attract gold right now. Golden opportunity, golden people, golden ideas, legitimate gold in your bank account, whatever it is, guys, okay? So it's starting from within. There's something that's been shifted within you and now it's flowing, okay? I love that energy, guys. This is too many, but we have 10 of fire, oppression, and 3 of fire, integrity. Yeah, so for some of you guys, there's been people who have been trying to get you to lower your standards, lower your vibe, like we had talked about, okay? But you have a sense of integrity. Whatever you're saying, Gemini, you don't just say it. You know, you live by these concepts, or your convictions are real for you. It's not just something you get up there and you say, oh, see, like I'm a Christian, or I'm a spiritualist. I'm a shaman, I'm a high priestess. And then when the camera is off, like let's just say in my case, when the camera is off, I go and I'm just totally low vibing. Like, nah, what you see here is literally what you get, guys. I'm burning sage all day long. I'm trying to meditate. I'm paying attention to the angel numbers. I'm talking to spirit. I'm listening to my ancestors. Like, you know, like what you see here is what you get. I really try to walk it like I talk it. So there's some kind of energy here where you've had this oppressive energy around you where people have tried to get you to bend to their will. No, absolutely not. I will not do that. I will create my own will, or I will listen to what spirit's will is for me, right? Which is a co-creative type of process anyways, okay? But 10 of Wands here, I feel like you're dropping these burdens of what other people think and you're expanding. You're ready for these ships to come in from a distance. With the 3 of Wands here, okay? You've been waiting for this, been manifesting this in. You're dropping these burdens, guys, okay? And again, Hermit energy. Spirit is involved in this somehow. All right, guys. One more for this Angel of Finances. What is this talking about? The ancestors, what are you trying to say to Gemini with this Angel of Finances? We have the 2 of Air. The 2 of Air in this deck talks about inner peace. It talks about you being cloaked, you being protected, you being guarded from anything that would come in, like this water here that would come in and like wash away any of your dreams, or would crash, you know, a wave crashing over you, causing a disruption in your life. You're being very much protected here, okay? But this is also saying that, again, if you've had any kind of idea here with the Daughter of Air, the Page of Swords here, it's time for you to put that into action. It's time for you to put that into play here, okay? Because there could be indecisiveness in regards to what you want to develop or how to go about something. I was literally just telling somebody this the other day on the phone. She's a Shekinah client, but also a Shekinah friend. And I was telling her, when you don't know where to start, just start. Right? Because we can drive ourselves mad thinking about all these little details. And, you know, that is when you're stuck in that planning phase, and that is self-sabotage. That is you not believing in yourself enough, being afraid that if you make any kind of wrong move, it's all going to fall apart. It's not going to. You have to shift and you have to grow and you have to change. When I first started this channel, this was a collective channel. This was not just for Gemini gang. Okay? I had to evolve into that shit. I had to step into my purpose, into my calling to be a channel for Gemini. And I mean on every aspect, not just a channel you watch, honey, but a channel that you listen to, okay? I had to step into that energy. So sometimes we will start and shift and evolve and grow. Doesn't mean that you don't know what you're doing. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you don't know where to start, just start, okay? What is this God of reflections? The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection, Gemini. What are the ancestors trying to say to Gemini in regards to this God of reflections here? Some of you guys could be practicing skyring or looking into objects here and like seeing things, okay? Getting visions or something here. We have the Father of Fire, Ten of Earth, Wealth. So some of you guys are really inspired by people right now, okay? And whatever you see others easily able to cultivate for themselves, you can do that too. So if you've been watching people and you've been like, dang, look at them, they grew their business to 6 figures in less than a year, they have lost all this weight or gained all this weight or toned up their body, they took their cancer away, they took away their sciatica by, you know, by fine-tuning their body or eating better or, you know, working on exercising or whatever it is that you've seen. This is what your ancestors are saying. You're watching somebody right now, or you've seen somebody who's extremely positive and has been successful in something, turned something around. Maybe they've been able to quit certain things, okay? They've completely transformed or changed their life in a very positive way. You're seeing this right now. What your ancestors are saying is, this is you too. Anything that you see anybody else do, you too are able to do that. And I'm getting goosebumps from the rooted to the tuta, guys, okay? So your ancestors want you to know that don't think that something is just for somebody else. Oh, I'm not able to do that. That's not for me. I could never. Yes, you can, Gemini. So you're watching somebody, maybe a masculine energy, or maybe somebody that's just in this energy of the King of Wands here, very ignited and enigmatic, and somebody who is just, you know, a manifesting force to be reckoned with here, somebody who is a performer, somebody who is getting a lot of recognition, or they're just magnetizing, you know, the King of Wands, we all know, big D energy, okay? You too have big D energy, Gemini, okay? So swing that thing and like you mean it, all right? We have the Ten of Pentacles here, wealth. That is what you're accumulating. That's what's coming in. We've seen that. I mean, with the angel numbers talking about all this gold and glitzy and glam energy and then all of this, your ancestors want you to know that you're on the glow up tour, and whatever you've seen somebody else achieve within their life, you too can achieve that, okay? All right, guys, let's get some advice and additional messages because I gotta go, y'all. I gotta take my daughter to the doctor's office and we might be late. It'll be all right. We'll be there, okay? Advice and additional messages for Gemini gang. Advice and additional messages. Tame and attain. That is that healthy balance that we were talking about. Some of you guys aren't meant to be barnyard horses anymore. Some of you guys are meant to roam. You're meant to be free. Others of you, you could be meant to kind of like reel it in a little bit. You know, discipline yourself. You'll know where you're at, guys. You will know what message is for you. Card number 28 here, okay? 82. Sagittarius energy. Horse energy could be very significant for some of you guys, okay? Did I just say significant? Horse energy could be very significant, okay? I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's see what we have here for Gemini gang. We have card number 3. Evolve into your complexity. Yes! This is what we were talking about. It's okay to change. It's okay to grow. It's okay to do new things. It's okay to do different things, you know? When I started this channel, let it stop me. Because I had that thought when I first got the intuitive notion from Spirit. You're supposed to be reading for Geminis. That's what we're doing here, okay? You're supposed to be reading for Geminis. I was like, But Lord, right? What if people don't like it? What if people are like, oh, you know, you're supposed to be doing this? Like, it's like, I would have been held back by the opinions, the oppression, like we saw, of others. Instead, I decided to listen to Spirit above all else and step into what I was being called to. And it's worked out great so far, right? So there's something here where it's like, evolve into who you are. You're not just one person. You're not just one facet. You're multifaceted. You're multidimensional. You have many different talents, many different skills, many different areas of life that need you. We have card number 32, just trust. Trust that you're working your way through a dark space right now. You know, I love mole energy because they're blind and they have these claws that are built to dig through the dirt, to dig through the darkness. And they can feel the warmth, right? So they're digging and they make their way through without really being able to see where they're going, you know, or what they're doing. They just trust, you know? And so I really like that energy for you, Gemini. Trust that something is growing, or this idea that you've had is sprouting for you, okay? What else do we have here for Gemini gang? We have sacred boundaries, card number 43. Okay. So jumping over the boundaries that other people have placed for you, that society has placed for you, jumping over your own damn boundaries, right? Small steps lead to big accomplishments. Number 8. There's something here where you have a passionate idea, Gemini, and you just might be a little indecisive about it, unsure how it'll be received. If you don't know where to start, just start, okay? I can't say that enough. If you don't know where to start, just start. It's like a dirty room, right? And you're like, well, should I start on the floor, or should I start in the ceiling, or should I wipe off the fans, or should I clean the blinds? It's like, just start, okay? Just start. Just clean the freaking room up, you know? So that's kind of the energy here that we have. All right, so card number 13, the illusion, right? And the illusion here is that they're all going to laugh at you. Nothing's going to work out. It's completely going to fail. I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to ruin my life, right? These are the illusions, just holding us back from actually making these small steps, or trusting in the process, or evolving, or jumping over our boundaries, right? Spirit saying this is just fear, and if the fear is just in your mind, it's not actually a real fear, okay? Because you don't know what's going to happen. Things could go great. Have you thought about that? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. Yep, a breakthrough. There you go. Card number 29. There is a breakthrough that's about to happen. I feel like whatever this creative idea that you've been given, guys, that your ancestors gave you, or that came through from a download from Spirit itself, this is something that is really going to help you break through whatever you thought you could achieve, whatever you thought your limits were, okay? All right, guys, that has been your reading. I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.